Another morning of this action. Shout out to everybody. Raul, what's goody? Spoke to your man Chi the other day too. Yes, sir. We supposed to get up. It's another morning, man. We live on YouTube too for those that are just tuning in. We are definitely live on YouTube. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody pulling up this morning, man. It's a new week. Hope niggas made some money this weekend. Hope y'all dudes made some money this weekend. Word. Because that's the key at all times. Making that money. That's a fact. All right, man. Just fixing everything over there on YouTube. Getting everything up and rocking. I think that's how we gonna rock right there. What's good, y'all? Uncle Jem, what's popping? Uncle Jem, what's popping? Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody pulling up too on YouTube. We are live on YouTube right now. Let me pin that at the bottom. I'm just getting up, y'all. I'm just waking up. Just getting to it. Let me see. Live on YouTube. All right, y'all. For those that are on Instagram, I just pinned it. We are live on YouTube right now. Another morning. Good morning, y'all, man. New week. Yeah, you know I always start the morning off with these haters. But we ain't gonna do that this morning. We're gonna try to jump right into the show and everything. We waiting for the moderator, my boo-boo, to pull up. Miss Niche. Oh boy, what's goody? You see, I got the Knicks on. I told you, if the Knicks win, I put the Knicks on. I put the Knicks on. That's a fact. If you over there on Instagram too, if you pull up on YouTube, you can see I got the Knicks smoke on this morning. That's a fact. The Knicks deserve all this light. See, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit, a little something this morning, man. Niggas can't tell me nothing. Niggas can't tell me nothing, right? Niggas can't tell me nothing when it comes to these Knicks. Niggas can't tell me nothing when it comes to these Knicks. That's a fact. The only reason why I'm off them Knicks and I went on to the Celtics, I ain't gonna lie. Because that's how much I really like the Knicks, man. That's how much I really like the Knicks. I like the Knicks so much that I hate them. I like the Knicks so much that I hate them, man. That's a fact. I told y'all, in the 90s, I had to leave. I had to leave from being a Knicks fan. I had to leave from being a Knicks fan. It was so depressing being a Knicks fan back in them days. Going all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals for years. Patrick Ewing missing them layups. But let me get into it why I've always been a Knicks fan. Not because the Knicks are nice. Not because the Knicks is orange and blue. This ain't why I like the Knicks in the 90s. You want to know the real reason why I like the Knicks in the 90s? I was chilling with them boys at a young age, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Growing up where I grew up at, all the Knicks lived out here since the 80s. All the Knicks lived out here since the 80s. So I've been knowing damn near all the Knicks since before the John Starks, Oakley era. I've been eating breakfast, hanging out with all the New York Knicks. We talking 19, maybe 87, 88, eating at IHOP with Johnny Newman. 89? We talking 89? Niche, what's goody? Oh, Niche is ready to work this morning. Well, we got to get them haters up out of here, Niche. Hold on, Niche. I think you still, Nisha's still the moderator. She rocking. That's a fact. Nisha is still on her job. All right, y'all, I'm going to pin that number too. We taking phone calls this morning. All ball. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, let me get back to that Knicks. Let me get back to the early Knicks stories. Hold on. So, yeah, early 80s, early 90s, the family, we are eating breakfast with the New York Knicks. Johnny Newman, John Starks, all of these guys, early 80s, mid 80s, early 90s. So, yeah, that's why I'm a Knicks fan. I knew all these niggas personally. We don't want to get into the late 90s. Now I'm getting older. Now I'm smoking weed, drinking with these niggas, partying, bagging bitches with these niggas. So, yeah, I could tell my opinion on them Knicks. You got these diehard Knicks fans and all these NBA fans, and they don't even know how to get in contact with these niggas. Niggas be diehard sport fans and don't even really know these people in real life. I knew these niggas in real life, B. I knew these niggas in real life, B. That's a fact. Come on. My son's godfather, Little Shay, his godfather is Earl the Pearl. You see my shirt? You see my shirt? Earl the Pearl Monroe gave this to me. It says SBTV on it. Are you serious? Yeah, I could talk about them Knicks. I could talk about them Knicks. Know that saying? How about them Knicks? That's a fact. Let me see what the people saying this morning. Shout out to y'all too, man. Good morning, man. We are rocking. This has got to be the hottest morning show in the morning. If you don't feeling it, Kick Rocks, SMD, go eat a Frank. Go ahead and go chill with your man. What's my man? Tyler the Creator, and go eat a Frank front row at the Knicks game. How about that one? How about that one? How about them Knicks? If you don't think this is the hottest morning show in the morning, go eat a Frank. Let's talk about it. He said Tyler. That's a fact. Yeah, Tyler the Creator, man. He sit front row, eat glizzies like it's nothing. Tyler the Creator said, I'ma have me a glizzy. Cause you know which way he go. So he don't care about eating no glizzies. I can't go to the Knicks game. I'm sorry. After these niggas started playing games with these glizzies, pause. Ain't nothing wrong with eating a Frankfurter, pause. But nowadays, you got to hide to eat a Frank. That's how you know Tyler Creator's a little wacky. He didn't care at all about eating a glizzy front row. He said, I'm going to eat this glizzy. Pause. And he was smiling about it. That's crazy, y'all. We pinning this number. We taking phone calls this morning, man. We getting right to it early. I got the coffee. It's Monday. We are starting the week off right. That's a fact. Shout out to them dudes over there on Instagram, too. All right, so let me see. About to pin the number for y'all. But yeah, man, when I saw that Tyler the Creator shit, I went crazy, man. That's a fact. You got to go in the bathroom stall to eat a glizzy these days. You got to. That's crazy. I remember my little cousin, he from the Bronx, right? He had my brother, they went to Atlantic City, right? Yo, I felt bad for Tone, man. I felt bad for Tone. He couldn't even enjoy his vacation. My little cousin was taking flicks every seconds of Tone, just chilling. This is before the corona. This is like 2019. This is when it first started, the glizzy gobbler. This is when the glizzy gobbler first started. Word. That was crazy. All right, y'all, we pinning that number right now. Everything is pulled up right now. Here we go, 676. And we don't want no trollers this morning. We looking for niggas that's really trying to talk this early morning smoke. Nisha, get them niggas up out of here if they trolling. You already know what it is. Shout out to Nisha too, man. That's my girl. Early in the morning, she be rocking. Ain't nothing like having people that, you know, that see the vision. That see the vision. Let me see what we doing. The number's pinned too at the bottom. There we go. We taking phone calls early in the morning like we always do. All right, y'all, I'm trying to pull up this smoke too. Let's see what we got out here, man. Let's see what we got out here. Let me see. 50 Cent, man. He's back on his ish. 50 Cent is back on his ish. He said he responds to the boxer G. Davis for hostage claims about Floyd Mayweather. That's what I'm saying, man. 50 Cent don't care at all. At all. He feels some type of way, he's gonna come for your head. He's gonna come for your head. The worst thing they could have did was let 50 Cent get this money. That was the worst thing they could have did, was let 50 get that bag. Because when 50 came in the game, when 50 had nothing, 50 came in the game disrespecting niggas. This ain't serious. Come on, y'all know about that. I know y'all know about that. 50 came in the game as a terror. As a terror. So for him to bite his tongue at this point of the game, it ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen. If you one of these hip-hop dudes that watch 50 Cent's career start from the mud, go all the way up to now pretty much running the game, you would know why 50 Cent acts like this. They tried to blackball 50 in the game. They tried to make sure 50 didn't even come out in the game. I ain't gonna hold you. Because how your first record in the game that people notice you from is the art of how to rob. To rob an industry nigga. And that's what he was trying to teach people. How to stick these industry niggas up. 50 Cent is definitely funny as hell. Shout out to Rati. What's good, my dude? I ain't even see you in there this morning, man. What's poppin'? Let's talk about it. One thing about me, man, I always said this. The niggas that fuck with me, y'all are not my fans. Y'all are my niggas. Y'all are my niggas. That's a fact. So when you hear these YouTube niggas saying, yeah, shout out to my fans, you a fan yourself, my nigga. Calling these niggas fans. We regular niggas on YouTube. We ain't the gatekeepers. Ain't nobody's fans. We chilling, vibing, early in the morning, getting to it. Where my niggas at right now that's rolling up, smoking that gas? Hit that like button. Y'all not even hitting no like buttons this morning, too. I noticed that. Nasty work. Nisha, you keeping an eye on these goofies in here? You keeping an eye on these goofies in here? Word. Because that's definitely nasty work. Up early in the morning like this, and we can't even get no likes. And we can't get no likes. We ain't asking y'all niggas to donate no paper. We ain't asking y'all niggas to donate no real money. That's a fact. Shout out to the people popping in and out too on Instagram. We live on YouTube right now. Every morning, the morning show. So yeah, man. 50 Cent, he's up early trolling. He's up early trolling. And he's at Floyd head and he's at Gervonta Davis's head. Early. Pause. Yeah, man. Everything is a pause these days, man. That's a fact. Oh, yeah, so I wanted to also talk a little bit about Kevin Durant before we get into the industry. I think it's over for KD, man. I think the run is over. I felt bad for my nigga last night. He was giving these young niggas pounds and giving them hugs as he exited. He had that look in his face like, Edwards, let me pass you the torch. Edwards, let me pass you the torch. Because I'm not going to hold you. Edwards was killing them niggas last night, man. Edwards was killing them last night. That's a fact. Greg Self was goody. Oh, yeah, you already know what it is. That's a fact. When Tone come back from vacation, too, we're going to be playing music like we always do, too. So when Tone come back, we're going to be rocking out like a real morning show with the music and everything. So soon as Tone come back, we're going to get to that. That's a fact, Greg. And yo, Greg, too, man, I'm waiting on you. I'm ready to, you know what I mean? Let these people know what the history is, man. I'm ready. This week, I am ready. That's a fact. But yeah, the NBA, man, seeing Kevin Durant go out last night was like, you know what I mean? I think the run is over. I think the run is over, man. It hurt. Yeah, like and subscribe. You hear what Nisha says, that moderator, the #1 moderator in the country? Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I don't know what's the problem. Why is that so hard all the time, though? You know what I mean? I'm not going to be a hater early in the morning. I'm going to participate. Why I want to hate for? That's a fact. Why I want to be one of them type of dudes? Because that's what you look like. Nobody asking you to spend no bread. You know what I mean? We just ask you to participate in the morning show so we can have a great time early in the morning. Have a good vibe. That's it. But yeah, Kevin Durant, he had that look in his face, man. He had that look in his face. He almost seemed like he's ready to either retire or he's ready to make a move from Phoenix, man. Or he's ready to make a move from Phoenix. I'm looking at him more as making a move from Phoenix. I don't think he can go out like that. We got a link before I head to Poland. We link ASAP House Thursday. I'm down, Greg. I'm down. Put that in the calendar. Let's do it. That's a fact. My nigga say he going to Poland. What's it like out there in Poland? Word. That's how you get it. Anybody ever been to Poland? Get in them comments. And like and subscribe. Oh, yeah, I see the first person hit that like button. I see what y'all do. I see what y'all on this morning. That's a fact. Hit them like buttons. You heard what Nisha said. Don't make Nisha have to get y'all up out of here early this morning. But yeah, my man said he going to Poland to do some music. It's crazy. I wonder what it's like in Poland. He said incredible. He said it's incredible in Poland. That's crazy. Yeah, I gotta get out there one day, man. One thing I do say, before I do go out, I do want to become more of a traveler. I don't know. I just don't like to travel that much. I don't like the whole going through customs thing. I don't like, being in other places where people could control. See what happened to that girl. She smoked the vape, wind up doing a whole year. Shit like that. I don't want shit like that to happen to me. That's why I be scared to go to other countries and shit like that. But I think it's time to make these moves. Greg Self is saying you gotta make those moves. That's a fact. Word. So yeah, KD, man. I feel like he knew that it was over last night. Ain't nothing like playing them young boys. And them niggas was running their mouth. How about at the end of the game, the nigga dunked it on the buzzer? How you up by 8 and dunk it on the buzzer? That was a personal last night. That was a personal last night. She said definitely traveling is a must. That's a fact. But yeah, she said that was a personal loss last night for the Suns. They wanted them Suns up out of there badly. You saw your man Edwards doing shit like this. He was telling KD and the fans to suck it. It was nasty work out there in them playoffs. I can't lie. That series is the most tension series there is out there. The Knicks and Philly is not really that tension compared to the Suns and the T-Wolves. The Suns and the T-Wolves, them niggas was at it. Them niggas was at it. I ain't gonna hold you. The T-Wolves looking like they trying to go all the way. The Suns need a young Shea Lopez they need a one. That's a fact. They definitely need a one. They ain't got no point guard. That's what's killing them. No defense. The big man, Nurkic, he's garbage. He was getting killed all series. I don't know. I don't know why people thought that Suns team was going to be something, man. You know, it looks good on paper. Bradley, Bill, KD, and Devin Booker together. That sounds like they ready to do something. They did absolutely nothing. They did absolutely nothing. That's crazy. I never thought in a million years that the Suns would have went out first round. At that, get swept. At that, get swept. Y'all thought I was bugging the other day when I was on the gram, right? Y'all thought I was bugging the other day when I was on the gram. Everybody was laughing when I said KD was finished. Everybody was laughing when I said KD was finished. Hit them like buttons too, man. Like and subscribe, and the numbers pinned at the bottom. Let's get some phone calls out there this morning. Let's get some phone calls lit this morning. K. Dennis, what's goody? But yeah, man, I knew that the Suns wasn't going nowhere. I just think I didn't like nothing about them. Then they had no Grayson Allen last night. Come on, y'all niggas is relying on Grayson Allen to be one of the pieces and get buckets. I knew it was over for them dudes. I knew that was over for them dudes. Grayson Allen was never nice until he came to the Suns and they made it look like he was somebody. When I look at Grayson Allen, I look at him as a nasty, dirty player. That's all he's there for. I don't look at him as a starter, a nigga that's going to help you get the ring. Never looked at him like that. And that's what they thought he was going to be. They had him starting, had him the wing player like he was going to be all of that with them. Nothing. Bradley Bill, nothing. You saw him, he fouled out and ran out the game and sat on the bench and put the towel over his head because he knew he was trash. Come on, I took him for 15 points last night. He did nothing. I checked it in the fourth quarter. He was 2 for 11. Come on, man. How you checking niggas that's getting $50 million per year, 2 for 11? Come on, man. You could give me $1 million for a year, and I could go 1 for 11. And that's hitting a wide open layup. So I don't get it with these nasty work ass niggas, man. Giving these dudes all this money and everybody's losing money on FanDuel because these niggas is bums. It's crazy. That's a fact. I feel like a lot of these niggas in the NBA, they don't even care about their performances. What they care about is getting up out of there at night and calling up their niggas and getting in the, this is their routine. Get blown out in the game, go back to their crib, play 2K all night with their entourages and smoke weed and have the thotties around. This is what we paying these NBA niggas to do. Get killed, exit first round sweeps, and then play 2K for the rest of the summer and go traveling and go to the club and spend all their money on the thotties. That's the typical NBA, hit them like buttons. Hit them like buttons too, y'all. Come on, let's get it. But that's the typical NBA. Yo, greetings from Poland. Yo, Greg, you got some of your fans in here from Poland. That's a fact. You got some of your Poland people in here. But yeah, so that's what niggas pay these NBA niggas to do. Get swept. You know what I mean? Wear free sneakers, get free clothes, and, trick on your hard money, earned money that you go watch the games at and spend $20,000 to sit front row. That's why I said I can't go to none of these games unless one of these players. The only NBA games I ever been to in my life, Like I just told y'all, that's why I could talk about these Knicks. The only time I ever been to the Garden is when Nate Robinson, Jamal Crawford, Stephon Marbury, let's go, let's keep going. Penny Hardaway, Jack Butler, who else on the Knicks? Wilson Chandler. Yeah, it keeps going. Eddie Curry. That's when these guys gave me tickets. That's the only time I've been to the Garden. That's a fact. Otherwise, I'd never been to the Garden like that. Hello from Missouri. Shout out to Missouri. Hey, your shop owner is coming. Close this live. My shop owner is coming? What are you talking about, bro? I am the shop owner. ZX. I am the shop owner, ZX. Last week, we went outside and we had a great conversation with the Mexicans cutting the grass. We're not going to do that today. He only comes on Tuesdays. We're going to see him tomorrow. We told y'all, Raul about to get lit. Raul and Carlos is about to get famous for the summer. We hollering at them every Tuesday. That's a fact. Shout out to Big Homie Slime over there on Instagram too. And Lovely Gem, what's goody? How you doing? That's a fact. But yeah, like I said about them Knicks, that's the only time I've been to the Garden. It's when these niggas gave me tickets. And that's why I act like that. I can't spend $400 or $500 on some tickets to sit in the nosebleeds for niggas don't care about missing finger rolls to go out the same night, man, and spend $20,000 in the club. You know what I mean? Hit that like button when y'all come into this live. That's a fact, Niche. Niche, I ordered the sound system too, so by the middle of the week, we're going to have the bombs popping and all of that too, like when Tone is here. We're going to have all of that working when Tone comes. That's a fact. But yeah, that's the real truth about all of that. That's the real truth about all of these things. That these NBA niggas, they just don't care. You know, and why would you care? Let's talk about having millions of dollars here. Let's talk about the owners of these teams here. Let's talk about how much money the Knicks make per game. Let's talk about how much the Gardens sell these glizzies for. Let's talk about how much they sell this beer for. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about a steak dinner in the Gardens, $200. Let's talk about this. So if you are the NBA player, it's kind of crazy because the only niggas getting the short end of the stick when it comes to these sports and all of this stuff is the fans. Because the players don't give a shit and the owners don't really give a shit neither. You think Dolan cares if they win a championship or not? That nigga's looking at the revenue that's coming in. He's looking at how much he made off me buying this hat right here. Luckily, I didn't buy this hat though. Earl the Pearl dropped this off at the crib personally. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't make no money off me, Dolan. Billy Sims, what's goody? The official MC, what's goody? How you doing, boo? Everything's love. We rocking on YouTube right now, live. But yeah, I got the hat and stuff personally from them, man. So you didn't make no money off me, Dolan. Stop being a goofy. Stop being a goofy. Give these people something for their money, get their money's worth. Don't treat this always like it's business, Dolan. Don't treat this always like it's just straight business. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because some people actually do care about the Knicks. Like my man All Ball. All of this promo and all of this love and all of this smoke that he's doing for the Knicks, promo through the reels, y'all need to be sending that man a check, even if it's $100. Something. I know y'all done came across his reels once in your time. Send all the niggas in the Knicks in the reels that's promoting y'all. Send them a few dollars. Let them keep going. No, Dolan, you don't care. The people in the head offices, y'all don't care. Y'all are nasty work. And this is why I say I can't go to these games. I watch them on TV, play FanDuel before I spend my money and go to the game. Yo, Earl the Pearl love me. Earl the Pearl loves music. Are you serious? Of course. Who do you think put Killer on with Earl? Shay Baby. Axe Killer. I already know why you bringing him up. Axe Killer. Killer's a producer that's popping in these streets. That's right. MC Dom was popping. How do you think Killer and them even got around Earl? Killer's family, that's my guy there. I brought Earl the Pearl to Mount Vernon. That's a fact. But that's what I'm saying. I can't respect the Knicks. I can't respect the Knicks. Oh yeah, Earl the Pearl's that dude. Earl the Pearl loves music. He's been involved in music since he had his first NBA championship. How do you think him and my pops is cool? He used to always come to Studio 54, man. Back in the early 70s and early 80s. He used to come to Studio 54, want to be around GQ in the group. And these are NBA players with NBA championships, the only one the Knicks ever had. The only one the Knicks ever had. Poker Man was goody. Fort Lauderdale was popping. Heat Nation. I'm sorry, my dude. I may have a Knicks hat on, but I rocks with the Celtics. But the Heat looking like they ready to go all the way with the Celtics. So we gonna see. Oh, facts. No, I didn't know that. No, Earl is involved in the music completely. Earl is all the way locked in when it comes to music. If Earl could do music 24/7, he could. Much love, Vertical. Vertical's in there sending that payment. He's sending in payments. That's what we talking about. That's a real one. That's a real one. Appreciate you, my dude. A lot of these niggas is broken here, Vertical. You know they ain't on it like that, but thank you, my dude. You supporting that pain. That's a fact. But yeah, like I said, man, that's real talk. If I'm the Knicks, I'm looking at all these niggas that's burning the company up through these reels, and I'm showing them some love. That's a fact. Like Vertical, man. We're going to post Vertical on Instagram today for supporting that pain. When a nigga supports the business, you got to show him love. That's why I don't like niggas like Dolan. All these diehard Knicks fans, niggas get no fan. No. They never have fan appreciation night. New York Knicks game for $20 or something like that. Never. Never. Or does Dolan ever say, you know what? I'm giving away 500 tickets to the ghetto. Never. These are things that all you Knicks fans, y'all got to look at. If I'm an NBA player, I need the ball for Mark Cuban. I want to play with Mark Cuban. They got my nigga Shamgard. Shout out to Shamgard too. That interview's out there on the platform too. If y'all want to go see me and tell him Thou sent you. What's popping, my dude? That's a fact. But yeah, yeah, they don't show no love, man, at all. And I don't like that at all, man. You know, Mark Cuban, you know, he got all of these niggas in Dallas, all them niggas in Dallas. He got all them New York niggas in Dallas eating. He got, come on. I mean, I don't want to kill Shamgard because Shamgard has the best handle probably in basketball and NBA history. But come on. They paying my nigga a bag to teach grown men how to dribble? Come on, them 5-star drills and dribbling and all that. You work on that when you like 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. You got Sham God teaching 30-year-olds how to dribble with their left hand still. Come on, man. That's because Mark Cuban, he wants niggas to eat. He wants niggas to eat. Even though I feel like you can never be too old to learn anything, but goddamn, by the time we pay you money to come in the NBA, you still got to teach niggas how to dribble? It's crazy. But I can't lie. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving is over there giving niggas work with sham guard moves. I saw both of them hit niggas with shams yesterday. I saw both them niggas hitting niggas with sham guards yesterday. And that's a fact. So like I said, if I'm in the NBA and I'm an agent, I'm telling my niggas, yo, we need to be on Dallas. We need to be on Dallas. This is what I'm telling my agent. You got to get me on Dallas. They spending money over there. John Fenney, what's goody over there? We live on YouTube, my boy. Yeah, but like I said, if I play ball and I'm going to the league and I'm entering that Dallas, I say, yo, you need to get me on Dallas, man. I need to be with Mark Cuban. I need to be with Mark Cuban. He's over there spending that bag for real. He's over there spending that bag for real. That's a fact. I can't really see the comments, though, y'all. I'm trying to talk to y'all, too, because the comments ain't coming up on the TV, but let me see what's going on over here. Let me see what y'all talking about, because I like to talk to y'all more than get deep into the show. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper right now. What you think? What you think, Niche? Is he trolling or he's chilling? What you think? He's trolling or he's chilling? What's good, y'all? Got the number pinned. Let's rock out. Let me see what he's saying. He's still saying he's drinking a Dr. Pepper right now. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Let me see what we have. All right, Drake is back out there, man. Drake is back outside trolling. He says he has an outfit of choice in this new photo. Let's see what Drake is talking about right here. So Drake got on a black and white shirt, half black, half white. He says, I'm out here trolling with this outfit. See, that's what I'm saying. Drake now, Drake's about to take this to the next level, man. Because Kanye West really disrespected him on that new interview that he had out there with Justin LeBoy, I think his name is. And yeah, he said that Yeezy said that Drake has a rich baby daddy. And his baby daddy, Drake's baby daddy, is the record company executives that's giving him fake streams, that's giving him fake record sales. You know, he's trying to say pretty much that Drake is the ultimate industry plant. He's saying that Drake is the ultimate industry plant. What y'all think, man? Hit them like buttons, like and subscribe, and let's get in them comments. What y'all think? Y'all think Drake is the ultimate industry plant, or is he really making hits? I'm going to have to tell y'all. I think Drake is really making hits. I mean, I think he's an industry plant too. They're all industry plants. Kanye, stop fronting like you're not an industry plant too. Come on. We know you went against those people, but once you're on a major label, on major platforms, once you have major management, which is Rock Nation, I guess, once you have all of this stuff together, the triangle, all of that together, that puts you with the Bouffalets and the gatekeepers. So you a part of that too, my guy. Let's see what Cody was good. I mean, Kendrick had the most impact. Yes. Kendrick definitely had the most impactful diss. That's 100%. Live from Indonesia. What's going on? That's a fact. All these cats in the same lane beefing about nothing. That's a fact, Bruce. That's the nasty work, too. And anybody want to talk about it, the number's pinned at the bottom. I'm taking phone calls early this week. But yeah, that's a fact, Bruce. That's what they said. Gilly the Kid said. The nasty shit is that they're all beefing over females. They're beefing all over females. YP Savage making hits, and I'm the best manager. That's a fact, MC. MC Dom says they making hits over there. Kanye did to contribute a lot of rap game with his actual skills he earned. No, listen, DB Toys, what's good, my dude? No, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Kanye West definitely played a lot of impact in the actual business. That I can agree on. Good looks on hitting the like button too. I see you out there. But yeah, Kanye West definitely played a major impact on the industry. But the only thing is that you got to also remember too, a lot of people like a lot of people that know about Kanye with Through the Wire and all of those days back in those times when it first started, I don't know if they really like the new Kanye West that he became. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if people like that Kanye. Now, if you ask me, Shay Baby, I don't know if I was ever really, I was just telling on people on that we was having an interview the other day and we were arguing about this, and I was telling them, I was like, yo, it's not that I never listened to Kanye, it's just that Kanye, when he first started, he was out in a rough time of the music business. There was so much drama going on, so much beef pause, so much shit going on in the game that he was making hits and he was making classic music. Don't get me wrong. That Through the Wire album, that High School Dropout, all of that shit, classic music, classic beats, classic hip hop, boom, bap music. Don't get me wrong. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in my early years. I'm getting into the car. I'm throwing on the locks. I'm throwing on Hove. I'm throwing on Beanie. I'm throwing on a lot of those type of records. I'm not really throwing on the Kanye. His music was giving me a different vibe. At this time, when I was getting in my car and I wanted to go make a move, I was running around on my way to Harlem. I was not getting on a Deegan listening to no Kanye West. I'm burning down these highways with the change the game we suppose. I'm down there riding around with the Dynasty. I got the Dynasty on. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. So what I'm saying is that when it comes to that Kanye West smoke, I don't really know too much about being a Kanye fan like that because I never really was. I just like Kanye. I like Kanye for the producer. Kanye's fired at me on the producer end. When I was in the business, Kanye West was early in the game as a producer. We looked at him like he's ill producing. Now, he is ill rapping too. Don't get me wrong. He's one of them dudes. He's actually in the big three. If you ask me, the Shay Baby TV big three is Drake, Future, and Kanye. I can't put those little goofies in the top three for me. One guy apologized, and the other one is, I don't know about Kendrick Lamar. I feel like he's nice. I feel like he got what it takes. But I don't know if I could throw him in that in one of those big three, I don't know if I could put him in there yet. He got to show me some more. But those three, yes. Now, Future has organic, real hits. No bouffalet, no fake streams, none of that. I remember 2014, 15, 2K online, everything started. I was telling my man in the moment this earlier. I was online. I was listening to the Dirty Sprite one. No problems. Guaranteed Future has real music, real hits. If you listen to Future, that Dirty Sprite album was fucking ridiculous. That Dirty Sprite first album was unbelievable. Number is pinned at the bottom if you want to call. Kendrick music was fire now. It's not even same vibe. That's what I'm saying, Matthew. Shout out to Matthew Perkins, too. That's a fact. Yeah, what you mean? Like Kendrick Lamar's music is not the same vibe anymore? Is that what we talking about, Matthew? Because I got to tell you this, too, Matthew. I never sat back and listened to a whole Kendrick Lamar album. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. I'm still listening to the Nas albums. Right? It's not hitting like, yo, Kendrick or J. Cole. I mean, if I got to take one of those, both out of one of those two, I'm going to go with Kendrick Lamar. I'm going to run with Kendrick Lamar if I got to take one out of the two. I'm going to run with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely run with Kendrick Lamar. Because, see, Kendrick Lamar, reason why I would run with Kendrick is because at least Kendrick is not apologizing. At least Kendrick is really from them slums. At least Kendrick Lamar, like, yeah, he acts like a little nerdy. Like, I had an interview the other day. Shout out to my man, Beanie Franks. But when we were talking about this, the big three, Tone had mentioned that back in the days, the hip-hop beef were real battles. He's saying, like, now these are boom bap, hip-hop battles that ain't really nothing, but it is something. So when Tone said that, I thought about it and said, you're right. That was the difference. Back in the days, we had real street gangsters with real problems. Besides, it was on wax, but these were real street dudes. Right now, we got book bag rappers with beef, basically. The most feared person in this beef would have to be Drake. Because Drake is nasty work, and he runs around with them dudes out there in Texas. So anything can happen. Drake is pushing buttons. You know that. Drake is definitely pushing buttons. Oh, hell no. Travis Scott over Kendrick? That's insanity. Who said that? Travis Scott over Kendrick all day. You know what, fam? I might have to agree with him. I'm not into I'm so into the real hip hop and the real niggas that spit. Like these niggas that try to imitate the real spitters. I'm not interested. So if I'm getting in the car, I probably would rather listen to Travis Scott. You know what I mean? Pick up the phone, baby. I'd rather listen to that all day. That's a fact. Definitely. Give me the pick up the phone, baby, before the Kendrick Lamar. You right, I got that DMX voice. I'm from fucking Westchester County. What you expect? Nah, I don't even sound like them. Them niggas in Yonkers over there, they all got the same lingo. So trust me, I don't sound like DMX. You don't even know what them Yonkers DMX niggas sound like. You ain't hear hat come out of my voice once. None of that. That's a fact. But is my shit raspy? Of course. You just sat here and watched me blow about 5 L's back to back to back. This is my breakfast and drink coffee. So yes. Oh, R.I.P. DMX. That's a fact. He definitely was a real one. Shout out to Matthew Perkins, too. He's getting involved early. Yo, where's my man that donated that $5, man? He's a good dude, man. It's not even about the money, man. A cigar costs $5 these days to put your weed in. So, it's the principle, man. I appreciate that a lot. You know what I mean? Niggas get up at 9 o'clock in the morning to talk this smoke. I'm rolling one right now. That's a fact, DB. DB, what you smoking on? I got this Cali Heights shit. Cali Heights came in the live the other day. He has a company out in New York City. Y'all should hit him up. He got gas. That's a fact. Yeah. And usually it's too early to be drinking, but tonight I think I'm going to drink some Mr. and Mrs. and get on live later too with y'all. I'm thinking about it tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah, so the industry is definitely the industry. It's never changed. It's never changed at all. You know, Kanye West, you know, believe it or not, even though, like I said, I may have not have been listening to Kanye West in the 90s because of the competition he had, he was always respected, my dude. I'm telling you that now. Yeezy was always respected in that industry. Just because he could make hot beats. The first time I met Kanye West, it was for a brief second. I was chilling with my nigga Shells from J Records. Shells was on J Records, and he had Kanye West on his album twice before Kanye was even Kanye. That's when he was just a producer. But let me tell you what Kanye West was doing at that time. This was the crazy shit. That Kanye West would sell beats to Jay-Z and them and all them real big industry dudes, pause. But then you had guys that were signed to the record labels like my man Shells and signed to record labels, you know, the artists is that, you know, the labels that, you know, the new young niggas coming up. Kanye West was selling them beats and making them take a verse too. Kanye West was selling them beats and making them take a verse also. So that's how he got. My fault, I had to open the window. Yeah, that's how he got in the game of rapping. His beats got him in the game rapping. Because at that time, you could not take no Kanye West beat without thinking that he was going to spit a verse on it too. You know what I mean? Like my man that we interviewed maybe about 3 months ago. You can go look at that. That's on the actual page. You know, my man, he actually wrote Point Out the Bounce with Kanye West in the studio with Jay-Z. That's a fact. So yeah, you know, at those times, you know, when the game really counted, Kanye was that dude, man. He came up in the game. You know, he went through all the mud tribulations. You know, ain't nothing fake about Kanye West at all. Except him running his mouth and trolling. That's it. Besides all of that, Kanye West is as authentic as it can get. You know what I mean? Because these guys these days is not the same. You know, I don't respect these sessions. These rap sessions back in the days, there was no camera phones. There was no way to show proof of these sessions. These are real hip hop sessions. These are real sessions, like you said, where niggas getting in the booth with no pen and a pad and making records. Yeah, that's a lie. Jay-Z, Jadakiss, and these niggas write shit down. No, it is not a lie. I witnessed Jadakiss do it. I'm going to give y'all one. I saw this with my own eyes, man. I was in the studio with Jadakiss. The nigga smoked some gas to the face, passed out on the sofa. The beat was still playing. Literally, like within 7 minutes, I thought the nigga was passed out. I said, "What? This nigga's about to go on a boot. What is he gonna do here?" He went to sleep. 7 minutes. The nigga jumped up, ran in another room, did a whole song in a half hour, and came out. I watched kids do this. I watched Jadakiss do this, fam. So these niggas are not what they say they are these days. I just told you a nigga went to sleep, woke up, the beat played in the background, and niggas snoring, wake up and go do a whole song. What type of shit is that? This is what you call goats. Bo Kizzy was good. I don't know where Tone's at. Tone, I think he's on the road somewhere. That's a fact. So yeah, these are real hip hop sessions. So I bet you Kanye's probably mailing niggas this session these days. You think Kanye want to be in a session with these goofies? No, that nigga was in real hip hop sessions, man. No phones, no nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna give y'all another one. One day, and I know y'all niggas is gonna be like, yeah, Shay lying. Shay lying. I don't, if you know me, you know I don't lie. So you know I'm gonna tell you the straight up facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all another one. I was in the and these are all of the I'm giving y'all all facts before Drink Champs hollers at me and give me an interview. Hold on, we got a call here. Let's see what they talking about here. Let's get to it early, y'all. SBTV Radio, Shay Baby speaking. What's goody? Hello? 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 Oh, okay, I guess he couldn't get through. But yeah, I'm going to give y'all another one. This is a fact. And I know y'all going to be like, I'm capping. I know y'all going to be like, I'm capping. Because this story do sound crazy. But it's all facts. Hit them like buttons. Hit them like buttons. Because this one is going to be a goodie. All right. This had to be about 1999. I'm in Sony Studios. I'm with my brother. My brother's making beats. He's making tracks with Swiss Beats at this time. My brother's on Full Surface Records, if you heard of that. Full Surface was a record label by Swiss Beats. He had his wife on there, ex-wife, Mashonda, Cassidy. He had Bone Thugs and Harmony. The list goes on. I'm in there, Bone Thugs and Harmony. We smoking weed. We're the youngest label in the game. Full Surface Records. 100%. Shout out to my man Drop. Drop used to come, pause, stay at the crib, produce for me. He was Swiss Beats' #1 producer. His name was Drop. So, we in Sony Studios, working on Cassidy and Mashonda's album, my brother. In the next room over, they working on Swiss Beats' album. Swiss brings Michael Jackson there. They make us all leave the studio. Alarm goes off. Michael Jackson comes in the studio in the car. They bring the nigga in through the car. In an elevator, because the studio has an elevator that has like a big elevator that you could bring band equipment in. You know, drums, big speakers. So in the back, they have this big elevator that you could bring up big, heavy things. Michael Jackson comes up in the car. No lie. These are all facts. If any nigga ain't had no Swiss Beats, you could call him right now. I tell y'all no lie. 100%. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm telling you, it got nasty work out there, man. These are all real stories. That's why I try to tell y'all these sessions ain't like now sessions ain't like back in the day sessions. I just told y'all a story that you will never know if I'm lying or not. Because there's no phones. You make a two-way nigga and say Michael Jackson's in the building. But what proof is that? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Kanye don't do no sessions with these young boys. For what? These are trash sessions. I just gave y'all one too, and I you know what I mean? No one even paid me for that. That's a fact. That's how many stories I got. I could give that one away. That's how many stories I got. I just told y'all, 1999, I'm smoking gas with the Knicks. I'm smoking gas with the Knicks in the Trump Plaza. These are all facts. So when I tell y'all I don't respect this game, I really don't. Shout out to the hip hop food truck too. They over at Instagram, they rocking out. I gotta pull up on y'all. I might be hungry today. I come give y'all a promo and all of that. I need me some ribs, steak, because I know about the hip hop food truck. Them niggas got some crazy good food. Facts. But yeah, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony, good dudes. Good dudes. You know, like I said, I didn't chill with them a lot. Met them a few times. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you seen the AI music generator? You just type in the subject and it creates a whole song beat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what Mo Shakur said. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull that up for y'all about that. I'm glad you brought that up, my dude. I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to talk about that this morning. The AI generator, it's not accepted in hip hop. Y'all can't accept that. Moshe Shakur said that yesterday. Moshe Shakur said that yesterday. Moshe Shakur said all that hard work that my brother put in, Moshe Shakur is Tupac, Shakur's brother. I don't know if y'all know who Moshe Shakur is, but Moshe Shakur is not feeling that. Here it go, look. Here it is. All right. Hold on. Okay, Moshe Shakur, Tupac, AI. Yeah, he's not feeling that. He said they got to take that down. And Drake took it down. Okay, here it go. Here we go, y'all. I got the smoke for y'all. Here we go. All right. Roll up, y'all. Sit tight for a while. This is going to be a good one.
Mo Preem, happy to have you on the platform, my man.
What it do, big art? What you drag me in here for? What you drag me in here for today?
Hey, man, there's a lot going on right now, man. It's a lot to get into, man. So with that being said, let's get into it, man. Drake, how you feel about him using Tupac's voice for AI?
Oh man. Okay, for the record, I ain't got nothing against none of them brothers. I ain't got nothing against none of the brothers. Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. I like all them brothers. But the question was about AI. You know, and just because you can do something, that doesn't mean you should do something. Me personally, I'm from the old school. You know, Queens, New York, Mecca. That's why I got my bones. You know what I mean? So, the way we battle rap, because, you know, from what I understand, it's a battle. If it's a battle, it should be mano y mano. And my humble opinion, it should be mano y mano, skill against skill, flow against flow. You know, when you put AI into the game, you make sure balance. You dig? And from what I understand, the brother took it down. He took it down. So, you know, you gotta give him that. But I'm an OG in this. I'm an elder, right? So my job is to keep the game healthy, right? And there's nothing wrong with healthy competition. When you enter that AI shit, it becomes unhealthy. You dig? I mean, you using Pac's voice, Pac in particular. Pac is perfection. AI is imperfect. So you using an imperfect tool with something that's perfect. You know what I mean? And a lot of people had their opinions, but as far as men, I like all them brothers. They are the culture. I fucks with the culture. You know, Drake, Kendrick, you know, that's home. That's home team.
Okay, so as you can see, Moshe Shakur is not feeling Drake. He said that Tupac is a perfectionist. He said that he sit there and, you know, he do all of these songs and make sure they sound crack and make sure they sound fire and make sure they be classic hits. And you guys are disrespecting it with a button. Now, Matthew, I agree with you. When you do go independent, it is more work. Okay, so let me tell y'all. This is the funny thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Matthew. And I wanted to touch on that because that is the truth. We're gonna get into the independence part, and we're gonna get into the whole thing about staying independent as an artist opposed to getting on the majors. Now, I asked Dice Pesos that in the interview. Dice Pesos has a record deal with Sony and has a record deal with Jim Jones and Bird Gang. So we're gonna talk about that also. But let's go back to what Matthew said first. Now, Matthew, to run the Shea Baby TV platform, right? I wanted to be able to run it no different than Revolt, MTV, and run it be as authentic and as possible to having, if you look at the Instagram, we even have posts up until 4:00 in the morning. So I wanted to do this full time because I felt like, I have a lot of, this industry's in my blood. I feel I should be reporting it now at this part of the game of my life. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into what you were saying about the independence part. Now, the reason I say that is for this to happen, I've got to believe in the platform to where I've got to be at this 24/7 to where I feel I'm not going to work for the next man. And still, this is my company. I believe in what I'm doing. You could go, you can go eat a Frank, my man. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? It's time to make this go to the next level. But let me tell you, with taking on that task, that means you have to stay up endless nights. You have to be up early in the morning. You have a lot of work to do to, be the boss. So yes, when you want to be the boss and make the most income, you are going to put in more work. Because you got to remember, 9 to 5 niggas, whether you're getting a salary of $500,000 or you're getting $20,000 a year, you are maxed out at what they want to max you out at. That's the difference. That's why you have a little bit more time to yourself. 9 to 5, you go home with the kids, then you have the weekends off because you work for somebody. They tell you when your time is off. But when you don't work for somebody, you have your own company, this shit is 24/7 running. And that's why you make the most money. And that's why you have the baddest bitch, the nice car, the nice house, the platinum plaques. When you decide to be that boss, that's when you get the outcome. So you workers, I don't respect it. You want to work hard, get your own. That's when it's hard work. That's when you care. When you're in the bathroom at work, or if you're doing something at work, or if the food drop on the floor, you say, I don't care. It's not my company. You will care when it's your company. When you had to buy that product that you had to that the nigga dropped on the floor and don't care about. You know what I'm saying? So I respect those dudes that say they want to be the boss, man. That's a fact. I want to be the boss. I need to talk to the boss. You know what I mean? I need to talk to the boss. I don't need to talk to the worker. For what? The worker, that means you get the worker prices. They throwing their numbers on it. I need to talk to the nigga who giving you the numbers so you can give me your numbers. That's the type of nigga I am. But you can only be that nigga if you're the boss. If you're a clown nigga pulling up to the spot trying to buy a pound of weed and you're a goofy nigga, you get block work prices and block work. But if you're a boss ass nigga, you pull up and these niggas throw the red carpet out for you and drop the flowers and take you upstairs in the projects, you walking out of there with that at wholesale. Because you're a boss. That's what I'm saying, man. I can't respect these niggas that don't want to take on that task. Give it to me, man. I'm going to risk it all and everything because when I go in that grave, I'm not going to roll over at night because I'm going to know that I tried and did shit my way. I don't want to ask no grown-ass man, can I go to the bathroom or can I take some time off or can I go to my kid's basketball game? Well, fuck you. I'm going to that game, bro. I'm going to that, you know what I mean? To them choir lunchtime rehearsals and all of that. Bet on yourself every time. That's a fact. Just like I said last night, I lost FanDuel again. I'm sitting here like I keep losing money. Just like homeboy said, I'd rather get out there. If I'm going to lose money, I'd rather go out there and play Edwards from the T-Wolves myself one-on-one. I might as well just give them my money for free. Then let these bums keep getting killed for my bread. Told you, Bradley Bill shot 1 for 11. I could do the same thing for $1 million. You're paying him $50. That's nasty work. And I'm only trying to make a few $1,000s on FanDuel. That's it. But we betting money on niggas that don't give a shit. I'm telling y'all that. Why would they care? Think about it. I told you at the end of the night, they want to go home and chill. They want to go play 2K with they niggas. Yeah, but it's hard to educate yourself in the playoffs, because, they got these niggas, like, the money is so high. Like, they want James Harden to score 15 points at minus 900. Who's paying that? So you got to take them for 20. You know what I mean? Even the 20, they got them for minus 500. They want niggas to score 25, 30 points in the playoffs, man. They're not trying to make you eat, man. I can't work for people. I got to let someone else dedicate how much I make or decide. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yo, let me tell you about these funny motherfuckers, man. And this is for real. I hope y'all remember this. I'm glad you said that, Dave. No, DB Toys. Let's talk about this, DB Toys. That's a fact. People even hate on you. You come to work, right? You can't even get fly going to work. You got to look like a bum at work because a boss could be hating on you, right? It could go as far as this. Your boss could be in love with a chick that works on the second floor, right? But the word gets back to him that she's feeling you. That nigga get you up out of there. That nigga get you up out of there. Or if his wife walks in the office and talks to you or looks at you, any nasty work, they have the opportunity of firing you, they will. That's why I don't want to work for niggas, because who are you? I'll punch you in your face. You won't come outside and do this to me. And you know what's funny? A friend of mine told me something that he worked in a car dealership, right? And a guy fired him nasty work, and he told me wait outside for him. The guy wouldn't come out, right? So he wound up seeing the nigga in the bar, and the nigga was shook to death. Yeah, I'm so sorry, bro. My back was against the wall. That's coward, goofy shit. I probably would have elbowed the nigga in the face like, get away from me, man. Get away from me. Because it be those type of dudes, man. That's why I agree with DB. I can't ask somebody something that a grown man should be able to get up and do their own, man. You know what I mean? Word. Can I go to lunch real quick? What you mean, can you go to lunch? Are you paying for my lunch? Why am I asking you to go to lunch? And I got to go pay for it. That's goofy, lazy nigga work. That's a nigga that just want to go 9 to 5 and do what, the average, that the whole country's doing. They scared to take on a task. That's the difference between me and you. You see a nigga just send me $4.99 because he appreciates the effort, because I'm giving it an effort, because I'm going to take on my own business, my own task. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, whether he gave $1 or anything. It's the love and it's the principle. And I can see y'all participating too, man. Y'all starting to hit them like buttons, man. Shout out to Nisha, man. Niche, John, you kicked them? I was just looking for you, Niche. I was like, let me see what Nisha's out there doing. Nisha G is on her move. Good shit. Yeah. Want to go keep it 100 in here. That's a fact. It's so much of a good vibe in here now that Nisha took on the job that I didn't even see no trollers for the past 2-3 days. Because she kicking niggas before they even get a chance to troll. That's a fact. Sending Nisha a lot of gear. You see the hats out here right now. We working on the gear as we speak. Nisha's a part of the team. She's family. You know what I mean? That's 100%. But that's all I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for niggas to rock out and be family 9 o'clock in the mornings when I come on. This is it. This is life now. This is where I'm at. Y'all better get used to me. We're gonna watch each other die from here on out. They're gonna see me 80 years old still talking to y'all. I'm gonna be like, what's my man's name? Um, Larry King, I think his name is. Yeah, that's where we at with it now. You know what I mean? They sitting here letting niggas like academics and all of this. Y'all listening to him telling hip hop, and he's never even stepped in the studio before until now, until you guys invited him. You know what I mean? If that's a guy that y'all are respecting his word on the hip hop game, shit, then I might as well come in the game, man. It's in my blood. Come on, man. I just showed y'all a picture. Like I said, we got Pee Wee Kirkland, me and him in 2001. This is when that man just starting to come home. He's wearing a Versace jean suit from Dapper Dan. This is 2001. And y'all gonna listen to academics before me? That's nasty work. That's nasty work. But like I said, niggas are fans. You want to be a fan? Go right ahead. You know what I mean? I'm just telling y'all the facts. I can't lie about these things. I can't lie about these things. You know, some people was, things was set for people to do things in life, man. God put the people in positions to do things in life at all times. Just remember that. Don't ever forget it. It's just when you take on that task. You know what I mean? Everybody has a position and everything in life. You just don't know it. Y'all don't know that y'all are bosses. You just don't know it. Because you didn't wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, you know what? What am I good at? Am I good at sewing? Am I good at talking? Am I good at cutting grass? Am I good at washing cars? Let's talk about this. I wash my car every Sunday, not mine. I'm talking as the people out there right now, my family, my niggas. I wash my car every morning. You know what I mean? You go to work, you pay for your car, you got a badge, you got whatever. You got a Range Rover, whatever. You wash this every Sunday, you appreciate it that you work, right? You wash your car, you say, yo, I detailed the shit out of this car. And then when I go get my car detailed, right? They charge me $300 to do this because I have a Range Rover. But my shit looks better. But I go work for Tommy in the office every day for $90,000 a year. My credit is 700, 800. I take out loans for cars, houses. I take out loans for clothes. I use my credit card to buy my wife bags, get her nails done. But I get up and I go work for Tommy every day. You's a fool, fam. You could take that same loan out, go get you a business loan, open you up a car detail business. In 2 years, you don't got to wake up no more. Now Tommy comes every morning and Tommy's getting his car washed at your spot, right? And you're sitting in the front smoking a cigarette, drinking coffee. Now your conversation with Tommy's different. Instead of laughing at all his jokes, now he's laughing at yours. Now he's laughing at your jokes, fam. That's why I always said that. Don't talk to me about niggas, man, because I am these niggas. Don't call me about the next nigga to put no money in their pocket. They need to call me and put money in mine. I don't put money in all these niggas' pockets. I done got all these niggas industry checks. They was sick to their stomach. Their stomachs was hurting. That's why they don't want to help Shay. Early 2000s, these goofy niggas, they don't even know who they are yet. But I'm getting industry checks. Now they getting theirs and they don't want to kick back. They sick seeing that. But I'm back and I got my own company now. So I'm back and I don't even got to do the buffet. So now it's even worse now. We about to get this popping, man. We're going to get a community. We're going to get a family in here and we're going to change the game. You gonna go tell Tommy at work, and the next one, once you get yourself some confidence, you gonna smack the shit out of Tommy, spit the water in his face, get locked up. You gonna get locked up for this one. You gonna change after this. You gonna sit your ass in jail for the night and think about this. Say, fuck Tommy. I'm opening up this detailing, and I'm a shit on up here. You have any advice for 32-year-old trying to break out of this bullshit system? Nah. The only advice I have, bro, buddy love, I ain't gonna be the nigga that say just give niggas advices like I'm some activist and trying to change niggas' lives. I'm not gonna be that type of nigga. But I do say this. If you have any talents, jump on it. If you nice at video games, get your ass on YouTube, start streaming. These niggas are making money. What you look at niggas and saying, oh, he's a famous streamer on the video games. How the hell you think he got there? You think he just woke up and said, I want to be a streamer? No, he started streaming and believed himself, and now he's getting money. You find out what you can do. You find out what you are nice at, and you attack it. That's all. There's no Shay Baby without Kanye West. I mean, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. Because Shay Baby's running around when Kanye West is I kind of want to say he's not even on yet. I kind of want to say he's not even on yet. So I can't say that. But what I will say is Kanye West definitely opened the market up for people like me to say that, yo, I'm gonna do my thing 100%. This is a nigga that was producing and out of nowhere said I want to rap and fucking became the best at it. So yes, I agree. YouTube and kick. Yo, son, there's so many things out there that you can think that could get you the bag. There's so many things out there that could get you the bag. And that's what these people at work want you to be locked into. They want you to be locked into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I worked at a job before years ago, and the sales manager, there was a young kid that worked there, and he was 21 years old. He said he want to go back to college. The nigga trying to talk to me. They say, "Yo, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna make that. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do that." I say, "Yo, let him go back to school, fam. It's not even about. He's not even gonna use the college degree for anything. Just let him go get it. Say he want to go get it and enjoy his life. You want him to be miserable working for you. 21-year-old miserable nigga. You want let him go enjoy his life. Let him go sleep with 1,000,000 chicks in college, have his little fun and do his thing. Let him enjoy himself. Some miserable ass working niggas. Telling a 21-year-old kid, stay here in sales, you're going to make more money than go back to college, you're going to owe debt and all this, even though he's right. But who are you to tell him that? You ain't his parents. Let that man go. That's what I'm saying. You want him working for you. And you still answering it to another person. What happened to you being a boss? Where's your place of establishment at? That's why they're miserable. That's why they treat you bad. Because they want you to be their little slave and they worker because they got somebody yelling at them. I'll be damned if I'm letting you yell at me and there's a nigga yelling at you when I can yell at you and yell at the nigga yelling at you too. Smack the shit out of both of y'all. You feel me? Come on. That's because you're not a boss. Do you think a boss nigga letting somebody talk to them like that? Hell no. They not going to talk to a boss like that. I seen numerous bosses come around them and their whole attitude change because they boss niggas that they don't have to listen to their shit. So that hurts you in the stomach when you see a nigga yelling at you and when another man come around and he break down and he acting like a soft goofy to them because he want their money and he know that they powerful. That make you look like you a peon. I can't have that feeling for no money. You know what I mean? I'd rather not have the Range Rover and the crib and all of that. You know what I mean? just so happened I've been lucky that our family receives royalties for life. So I'm gonna tell you to kiss my ass. I can't work for you. I can't. We done got it out the mud, man. That's a fact. And that's why niggas hate. So I might as well just stand strong and do my thing, man. That's a fact. So yeah, man, I don't have no advice. I'm not gonna be no activist on here and tell niggas, yeah, you need to go and invest in this, invest in that. All the niggas that talk that investments and all of that, and all you doing is sitting there watching them talk this, and they getting paid, by the views telling you how to get your money. I will never tell the next man how to get their money. You got to figure that out on your own, fam. And you got to figure out how to invest in your own money. I would never tell nobody how to invest and do no stupid shit like that. That's your own. That's something you got to figure out. You know what I mean? But what I will say is try to find something that you're good at and attack it. Find something that you're good at and attack it. That's what I will say. At this point, we can't just keep allowing people to have one up on us. And that one up on us is always the one up. And you know what the one up is? You working for them and them telling you when to go to the bathroom, when you leave, when to punch out. How do you feel like you're a puppy or something like that when a guy comes and say, hey, you know what? You're done for the day. You can go home for the day. It's not a good feeling, man. It's not. I hate it when people used to tell me that. I'm like, oh, really? I can go home? Thank you. Appreciate that. Now I can leave this seat now? Thanks. That shit is a bad feeling, bro. You know what I mean? Just got to cut down on some things. That's all. Just like the average nigga that go to work every day, they're miserable. They're married. They're taking care of that chick. Miserable. They're not doing what they want. They do that for 40, 50 years and then they die. That's corny. You know what it's like doing what you like every day, owning what you want, and having that bitch? That life is good. You are happy. You are. You know how these niggas feel that's movie stars, rappers, or baseball players, basketball players, these guys that did something that they concentrated on all the way up and for, because you got to remember, y'all got to think about this. You say, yo, you know what? I want it now. I can't grind. I can't take the time to make this happen for myself. What's the difference, goofy? Because if you go work for something to get this house and this car, what you think you're gonna get it overnight? No, you gotta fix your credit, you gotta work, you gotta stack money, you gotta kiss ass, you gotta do a whole lot of things, sleep with people on the job, do a whole type of nasty nonsense work to get to the top for the first 5, 6, 7 years. Let's keep it real. You could have grinded doing something else for that 5 years. That time that you wasted, but you know what? The problem is you're in competition with people. The problem is you want to stun on people, so you want their car. You want the apartment. You want all of these little things, the necessities at right now, instead of thinking about your sanity, instead of wanting all these material things. You know what I'm saying? I'm being for real with y'all. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? So you rather have the penthouse, but if if your boss call your phone and be like, hey buddy, do me a favor. Be there 6:15 in the morning to open up the shop. I'll be there at 9:45, okay? You have to say yes. And you're mad. You don't want to do those things. But you have to. Because you have to pay for the penthouse, the Range Rover. You want to stunt. So you have to, all the stunt is kicking in now. Trust me, I've been there. I already know, fam. I already know. But now that I'm here, I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm here, I'm thinking about it. I could do what you doing too, fam. You know what I mean? Nigga that sit there, you go, these guys that go, you get these car dealerships, do all these things. You can own your own. You can go get your own used car dealership and have 5 hoopties sitting in the front of your house work for nobody, sit in your living room, have your insanity, and make the same paper. You can sell 5 hoopties a month and make the same paper that you're making with this nigga listening to them. Buddy Love, I'm just trying to keep it 100, my dude. I'm just trying to keep it 100, Buddy Love. That's all. I don't wake up 7:30 in the morning every day to do this show, to talk bullshit. I try to make sure niggas get some insight and make sure niggas, want to come back because this nigga's speaking the facts. Word. I'm going to give this a shot. Like I said, I got a Knicks hat on today because they deserve it. I'm a Celtics fan. But, like I said, I party like a rock star with the Knicks back in the 90s and early 2000s. Those is my niggas. You know what I mean? So nobody can tell me nothing about these Knicks. I fucks with these Knicks. Personally. Pause. Word. But yeah, man, this is enough smoke for the day. Nah, word, Knicks been on a rampage. Nah, real quick before we got here. I think the Knicks might have a shot. I don't know about winning the whole thing or winning the Eastern Conference, but they have a shot of keeping us interested and keeping us on our toes. You know what I mean? Nisha, thank you this morning again, man. I don't know how I'm going to pay you, but I know how. I know how, Nish. I know exactly how. You know what I mean? But we going to get there. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. And I'm going to be on tomorrow at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We are going up to the roof tomorrow. We going up to the roof tomorrow. Me and Brother Dow's back on tomorrow. We talking relationships tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about relationships with females. Pull up tomorrow night, 8 o'clock on YouTube. We're going to talk a little bit of smoke in the industry, but we're going to we're going to talk about, last week we was talking about relationships and, where they are in 2024. And I like that talk. Had a good night that night. So I figured we're going to bring that back tomorrow night. We're going to talk about these relationships. And we're going to have the number pinned tomorrow too. So if you want to call up and talk about your relationship, I'm here. Why not talk about your relationship with a nigga you don't even know? Fuck it. Because if you call a nigga you know and tell him everything, he's telling everybody your business. So you might as well talk about it on YouTube. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shay Baby, y'all. Let's rock out.